10 most savage John Cena moments in WWE. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like every version of John Cena as much as other people did, but one thing I did respect him for is how entertaining and amazing those moments were when he would roast people on the mic. This guy would pick up the mic, cook people, take a dose of reality, a dose of things that no one thought about, a dose of things that people thought about, crush it together and sprinkle it on people like Salt Bae. This guy will be cooking you and seasoning you at the same time. Like, this guy will literally change Fox, the WWE network, USA network, whatever network, and instantly turn it into the Food Network right in front of our eyes, dude. This dude was crazy, but hopefully some of my favorite moments did make this list. Let's see what's going on.
The promo work of John Cena is truly undeniable. Throughout his career, Cena has been able to master the art of the promo, whether this is by delivering a chaotic rap on his opponent or giving a passionate speech in relation to his current storyline. Cena is truly the man when it comes to promos, but there's one thing that Cena does that makes his promo work extra special, and that is his ability to brutally yet honestly roast wrestlers up and down the roster. This was common during Cena's early days in WWE, but it's continued in later feuds with the likes of The Rock and Roman Reigns. Join us now as WrestleMania looks at 10 of the most savage John Cena roasts in WWE. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, WrestleMania Shorts.
I need to do more shorts.
Number 10, You've Got No Balls. The build to Styles, Dean Ambrose and John Cena's match at 2016 No Mercy's pay-per-view was truly special. Cena was truly bringing it when it came to his promo work, and he would even brutally roast fellow babyface Dean Ambrose. During a promo exchange on SmackDown, Cena would inform Ambrose that Stone Cold was justified in calling Matt on his podcast, and then Cena would claim that his surprise low blow wouldn't hurt Ambrose because he's been showing the WWE Universe that he's got no balls. The crowd response to this roast was electric, and Ambrose looked legitimately shook by Cena's comments. This was the Cena of old, and it was fantastic to see. Number 9, The Game Means Nothing. In the summer of 2008, WWE decided to revisit the feud between Cena and Triple H. This time, both men would be babyfaces going into their Night of Champions showdown, but this didn't stop Cena from going in on the game. During an acclaimed promo segment on Raw, Cena would completely bury Triple H, and he would without a doubt come out of this segment looking like a complete megastar. Cena would inform Triple H that he may have the world title, but until the game beats Cena, he's nothing. Now, whilst this wasn't a comedic roast, it was incredibly impactful and highlighted Cena's value and star power by the summer of 2008. This added a new yet exciting element into their Night of Champions pay-per-view showdown. Instead of just focusing on Cena attempting to win the WWE title, the match now had a new angle, and it was about Triple H's quest to finally defeat a man he had notoriously struggled to conquer. Number 8.
Dang, when somebody gives a promo and their promo instantly makes the match more important than just the title itself, that's some crazy promo work right there. That is crazy.
Buying nuts at the concession stand. The PG version of Cena was infamous for a number of reasons. A lot of fans resented this version of Cena as a lot of his promo material was kid-friendly and lacked the fire that was present in the Ruthless Aggression era. But with that being said, there were a few exceptions to this. Take for instance Cena's 2012 feud with Dolph Ziggler. During Ziggler and AJ Lee's New Year toast, Cena would interrupt and he would savagely roast Ziggler. Cena would mock Ziggler for claiming that WWE management were holding him back and that all Ziggler wanted was a push. Then if anything went wrong with this so-called push, Ziggler would blame everyone other than himself. Cena then declared that the only way a guy like Ziggler could get a pair of nuts was to buy them at the concession stand. Number 7, the Doctor of Thugonomics returns. WrestleMania 35 featured a special treat for fans as Cena brought back the Doctor of Thugonomics character for his segment with Elias. This character was immensely popular during the Ruthless Aggression era, and it was great to see the beloved character back one more time. During Cena's rap, he would break kayfabe several times, and Cena's rap absolutely annihilated Elias's character and persona.
Yeah, I remember
the rap
this.
Extra special was that Cena began to rap by roasting himself, by mentioning turning heel, and would even mock the quality of his own movies. In Cena's roast of Elias, there were a number of brutal takedowns, but perhaps the most iconic was when Cena declared, "Walk with Elias? I'm really not feeling it, because without the guitar, what it means is wasted wrestling experiment." Number 6.
That is dirt. And this, you can technically say that's still relevant to this day about Elias Samson. I know a lot of you guys are Elias fans, but they haven't figured that what to do with him outside of him playing the guitar. They haven't figured out how they want to, what they want to do with them, where they want to take them. But one thing I will say that, like, I know a lot of people love the Thugonomics version of John Cena. For me, again, I wasn't as big of a fan as anyone else. And I do remember the segment. He tried to do the whole Eminem 8 Mile thing. You kind of roast yourself so you can take away things from what other people have to say. But ultimately, for me, it just felt cheesy. For me, it just felt cheesy. So, I mean, that's just me. I know you guys probably like it a lot. And hey, to each his own. If you love it, I love it.
Show at a buffet. In 2003, John Cena's popularity truly began to skyrocket. Cena's Dr. Thugonomics character was so loved by fans that WWE were coming around to the idea of Cena becoming the face of the entire company. Every week on SmackDown, Cena would come down to the ring and verbally destroy his opponent, and it was without question the highlight of the show. One of the most hilarious times Cena did this was before a match with fellow legend Rey Mysterio. The chances of John Cena losing to Rey Mysterio? That's like Big Show at a buffet ordering one Cheerio. And Mysterio couldn't help but smirk at Cena's roast of him. It was an incredibly witty remark and one of the finest roasts of Cena's early days in WWE. Number 5.
You can order one Cheerio though? You probably can. I know there's a cereal like bar or something like that. I wonder what happened if they come out and say, hey, can I have one cereal? I don't know if you guys ever seen this movie called I'm Gonna Get You Sucker. The guy went on there. It was actually Chris Rock. He went in the restaurant and asked them, can they get one rib to go? And the person that worked there was pissed off. It was like, you want one rib? And he was trying to pretend like he was poor. He was counting these coins or whatever. All of a sudden, this man had hundreds of dollars in his pocket, like just pulling it out. But anyways, that's not important.
God forgot to give Brock Lesnar a brain. And one of Cena's breakout feuds was his 2003 rivalry with then WWE champion Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Cena went from a lower mid-carder to a main eventer overnight. Whilst this wouldn't have worked for 90% of WWE talent, in terms of Cena, it was a recipe for success. Cena sold his presence in the main event scene with conviction thanks to his stellar promo work. Cena truly came into his own during this feud with Lesnar, and one particular roast of Lesnar was unbelievably good. Just a few short weeks before their feud would officially commence, WWE booked a match between the two on SmackDown, and before the match, Cena would deliver a legendary rap on the Beast. This was instantly iconic, and the crowd response to this comment no doubt convinced WWE to book a full-length feud between the two. Number 4.
That match between those two at SummerSlam, between Brock Lesnar and John Cena, I really do like that match. At that point, as many times as John Cena was like landing on his back, I just felt like, dude, this guy's gonna get a concussion, and thank God that didn't happen to him.
Husky Harris in a mask. During the feud between Cena and The Fiend in 2020, WWE aired a segment across their social media channels that caused a little bit of controversy. Cena would address his WrestleMania 36 opponent, and whilst doing this, Cena would refer to The Fiend as Husky Harris in a mask. This was a brutal remark, but some fans felt like it was too far, as WWE were reserved in mentioning that The Fiend and Husky Harris were the same individual. WWE decided to delete the segment from their social media channels, so it was clearly an unscripted remark from Cena that wasn't well received. Thankfully, The Fiend would end up defeating Cena at WrestleMania 36 in a cinematic matchup, but if Cena went on to defeat The Fiend at WrestleMania 36, then this comment would have been seen today as a complete and utter burial. Number 3.
I think he said it in a way to separate the two characters. I don't think he really, although we know that they are the same person, but I think he said it in a way saying that you look like this person who is not you. But I guess WWE does some strange stuff when they get upset.
I don't need my notes for my promo on my wrist.
The Rock.
But John Cena was truly on his game during the build to his once-in-a-lifetime encounter with The Rock at WrestleMania 28. Cena's promo work was superb, and he wasn't afraid to touch on taboo topics with the Great One. During a promo exchange between the two, it was apparent that The Rock had notes written on his wrist, and whilst calling a wrestler out for this wouldn't be normally accepted, Cena did the unthinkable. Cena came to the ring and outright called The Rock for having notes on his wrist. I don't need words like respect or loyalty to trend worldwide, just like I don't need my notes for my promo on my wrist. The Rock looked legitimately bewildered that Cena would go off script in this manner, and it was an utterly embarrassing moment for the People's Champion. Number 2, acting crowd noise. WWE fans finally got to see a confrontation between Austin Theory and John Cena on the March 6, 2023 edition of Raw. However, the promo was a one-sided affair as Cena would completely destroy Theory during his promo. Cena's promo was filled with savage comments, but the most noteworthy was when Cena stated, "I would much rather be bold and have them pipe in fake crowd noises for my matches because no one cares." Now, fans were split in this comment from Cena, as it was no doubt humorous, but WWE directly referencing the implementation of.
Well, you say John Cena just openly buried the business and how they pitched in crowd noise to sound good and buried Austin Theory on the mic. I don't know if he buried the business. I think we all knew that there has been moments where there has been piped in crowd noises. It's really obvious. It's not even hard to recognize. Like the USFL does it. You can tell when people, especially when Trish Stratus was giving a promo and they piped in the boos. Like you can hear it. It just sounds audibly clear that it's not actual people making that noise. So I don't know.
Crowd noise seems like a strange decision. Nevertheless, it was great to have a more untamed version of Cena back on WWE television. And number 1, it's called a promo.
Oh, Roman Reigns.
The idea
Infamous.
of a rivalry between Cena and Reigns in 2017 was to present Reigns as the new top guy in the company. WWE wanted Cena to put Reigns over in a big way, but during the promo exchanges between the two, Reigns was heavily exposed. During one specific promo exchange, Reigns completely forgot his promo material, and Cena decided to take advantage of this rare moment. Oh wait, it's called a promo, kid. If you want to be the big dog, you gotta learn how to do it. The crowd audibly gasped as Cena delivered this unscripted and unexpected remark. It was incredibly memorable, and Reigns was thrown off guard by Cena's comments. Reigns would later go on to defeat Cena at 2017's No Mercy pay-per-view, but the match and victory for Reigns was unfortunately overshadowed by Cena's epic mic work during the build-up.
No one's forgetting
there
that.
You have it, folks. 10 of the most.
Here's the thing, man. If I do a promo thing, or if I get in a promo between me and John Cena and I forget my lines, I'm dropping the mic and walking out the ring. He can roast me as I'm walking up the ramp because I'm not trying to stay in the ring and get massacred like that, man. It's crazy. But anyways, what's your favorite John Cena moment as far as doing promos and roasting people? Let me know in the comment section. Which ones did you put on this list that were not on this list? Let me know that as well. Thank you guys so much for your support. Salute. Peace. Have a good day.